2018, I was in Middletown, Ohio, purchasing a tablet off a guy from the website Let Go. The skeevy, slimy son of a bitch stole some money out of my car and took off running, right? Well, I called the police. I knew where the guy was. Police officer showed up, and, well, police officer was a real asshole. Police officer was a real asshole. Basically told me that if he had to get out of the car and find this guy, that he was gonna arrest me for loitering in lieu of drugs, because the guy mentioned to me that he was going to throw me a butt of marijuana for coming all the way out there because he didn't drive, which I never accepted nor declined, however. And anyway, so he comes out, cop, real asshole from the start, and goes up to the guy's door where he lives, knocks on the door, comes back to me and says, well, he didn't answer, so I'm not pressing it. Goes back to his car, writes me a ticket or a citation to show up in court. Comes back, hands me the citation, says, well, I don't know if this is a payout ticket or not. You might be able to pay this out, but I really don't know. Well, you couldn't pay this ticket out because it's a 4th-degree misdemeanor that carries up to 30 days in jail. And so I go to court and I plead not guilty, And I went, now I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. So I asked to speak to a supervisor. He denied me that right to see a supervisor on scene, told me that I had to go and take myself to the police station if I wanted to talk to a supervisor, which is exactly what I ended up having to do. All right? So, anyway, I get there, and the sergeant tells me that he doesn't feel that that I'm not having a complaint, that I'm just mad that I'm getting a ticket. That he doesn't feel that I should be filing a complaint and isn't going to allow me to do so. So I just kind of laughed and walked away. I showed up to court, and I went in and I pled not guilty, and they gave me 3 options: to hire a lawyer, they would appoint one to me if I couldn't afford one, or go by myself, or, proceed on by my own. And I went ahead and went on my own. I went in, got to court. The officer did show up, so he was fitting to prosecute me. And anyway, as he's fitting to prosecute me, I'm waiting on court to start, which they started like 2.5 to 3 hours late. And before it started, this male prosecutor came up and asked me if I wanted to agree to an amended charge of disorderly conduct, and, just to get this out of the way and put it behind me. So I said, no, I'd like to proceed forward, please. And as I get, and, it's my turn to go to court, they call my name. I come up to the podium and I say, good afternoon, Your Honor. And no sooner than I can finish those words, the prosecutor stands up and tells the judge that they must dismiss all charges without prejudice. And this was all under 30 seconds. So now I am suing the city of Middletown, and I am demanding that they give me an offer of monetary settlement, or I will be contacting a lawyer. All right. I filled out a claim form for their city insurance, and waiting to hear back from them. They said it'd be 1 to 2 weeks, something like that. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, this is what I want to know. What do you guys think I should be entitled to? How much should I be entitled to for all this time that was wasted? I mean, it's wasted at least 7 hours of my life. Almost caused me to, lose things that are very important to me, and caused me a great deal amount of stress. And I was very upset. and very worried, you know, that I was going to have this charge on my record. And, you know, I've worked very hard over the years at, you know, being good and staying straight and whatnot. And I mean, I've got my record expunged and everything. And this would have completely ruined it. And now I even have to go back to court again to file a motion to have this erased from my record. Even though it's a not guilty thing, I still have to have it erased from my record. Bullshit. But anyway, how much do you think I should ask for? How much do you think they should give me? How much, and at what point, or what amount should I just tell them, you know what, I'm going to call a lawyer and hang up on them? So let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know about that. All right? So, otherwise, everybody, have a great day. All right? Later.